Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to another episode of Full Frontal Investigation. I will be your host, Rich Holmes. And this morning, what we're going to talk about is David abandoning ship, dipping back out. Now, who we're talking about here today is DavidETaylor. Okay, David Edward Taylor. He's a cult leader, home base out of Taylor, Michigan, and he's got a couple other places up in Missouri too. But his main home base is Taylor, Michigan. Okay. And what this DavidETaylor guy has done, he's ran this cult, I don't know, for the last 30 years. And hey, salute, good morning, One True Emperor. Good morning, how you doing today? Hit that like and subscribe if you're new. We're going to do a quick update here, a little bit on David, talk a little bit about KathrynKrick, Daystar, but we're going to start with David today. And David is pretty much, he's abandoning ship right now with the Houston location, everybody, okay? I don't know if David thought it was a good idea that he came in to Houston, Texas, and set up shop close to where we were at, right? Hey, Rachel, good morning. How you doing today? Good morning. Salute, salute, salute. We're going to talk about DavidETaylor today. Just to start, talk about how pretty much in both spots, there's two skeleton crews, one up in Taylor and one down in Houston, okay? Houston is a complete graveyard. It really is. It looks like when I was there this last week, there was a Sprinter van there one day and then it was gone the next. So I know they made a move for sure. They're moving people around. Okay. Why are they moving people around? Well, because David's cult has been running this scam, and I'm starting to think now that people have caught on to his tax scam and are now saying, nope, this is it. Get the hell out of here. We don't want you here. We're taking your exemptions, and you can no longer operate as an organization here in this county in Texas, okay? So the hotel with Mahesh, people often ask, how do we know it's prostitution? Well, Mahesh Express, okay? Mahesh Express showed up one day to our audit, and that's how we kind of figured out what was going on. It took a little while. It took a little bit of tracking and research to find out what Mahesh was about. Now, Mahesh is known to operate multiple brothels in and around the Houston area, one being the Lotus Inn off Telephone Road, okay, by the airport. It's called the Lotus Inn. Him and his slobby-ass wife are on the back end of the deal with that hotel with David. Hey, John, how you doing today? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good morning. Hit that like and subscribe, please. We're talking cult leader DavidETaylor, packing up shop out of Houston, Texas, and going back up to Taylor, Michigan. Now, there's some resources out there who we keep in contact with, and what they've said is there's also a skeleton crew up in Taylor as well, okay? It sounds like they're going to start doing videos from Taylor, and we'll start seeing more videos come out of the Taylor, Michigan location, okay? Again, David thought it was smart to come down to Texas right near where I live. And he's like, hey, I'm going to go down to Texas where Rich lives. Let's see if anything good will come out of it. But no, nothing did, David. We put you on the fucking map in Houston, okay? Multiple times over. Not only that, David, the one time that you screwed up with that hotel was with Mahesh. You should have never called Mahesh that day. You should have never called Mahesh that day, dude. You should have told Mahesh, stay the fuck away. Don't come here. We'll take care of it. Let the cops show up. But your ego and your narcissism told you you were the smartest guy in the room. Hey, babe, how you doing? Good to see you, babe. How you doing, man? How you doing? We're talking about David this morning, babe. And he's picking up shop out of Houston, and he's dipping out. Hit that like. There's 40 people in here. So he's going to dip out of Houston. It's a very skeleton crew. There's one of the Suburbans is missing, and it's the Suburban that they usually parked out front to guard the gate, okay? So there's usually 3 Suburbans there. There's only 2 now and a handful of other cars, okay? The high-end cars, from what Uncle Jank says, those are salvage titles, so those aren't going to go anywhere, all right? If they're caught on the road as a salvage title, you're fucked, all right? So hit that like, please. There's 45 people in here. We're talking about cult leader DavidETaylor, JMMI, Kingdom of God Global Church, Marvels in America World Healing. Now, if you've been contacted by these people on Facebook, Instagram, any social media platform, YouTube, whatever, text, call, whatever, don't deal with them, okay? It's one of the most complex religious Ponzi schemes that a lot of us have ever seen. And I'm not even religious, and this is a scheme that I didn't know anybody could concoct. It is extremely complex. Hey, Mickey the Monkey, how you doing today? Good morning, good morning. Hey, Thomas Lopez, get a better job, okay? Get a better job. I'm tired of your half-assed grading skills, okay? Kathryn told me about your grading skills, Thomas Lopez, and she told me it's not fair, okay? TL, it's not fair that you grade that way because you could do a way better grading job, okay? And KathrynKrick told me that you need a better job. Hey, Alexandria, good morning. We're talking DavidETaylor today. We'll start with David. We'll probably get on a fucking honey lamb in a little bit. Yeah, Thomas, I'm really sick of your Fortnite skills, okay? I need you to pick up for the team. But TL, David's going to pick up shop. Yes, Demon Slayers buy their subs. Yes, Kingdom Warrior. You want to talk about that? I would love to speak with you about that. Absolutely. Yes, they do. Every single one of those Demon Slayers buys their subscribers. Yes. Yes, they do. Why? Because they want people to think that the movement is there with them. Now, I've had people hit me up about that, and I love talking about buying subs. How fucking pathetic and lowly do you have to be to buy your fucking friends on social media? Hey, you know what? I'm not getting the notoriety that I want, so I'm going to go ahead and start buying my subscribers so I look more important than I really am. Alicia May Hoover, sure, yeah. This channel's about religious cults, and we talk about the scams, the criminal activity behind the curtain of the cults, because there is criminal activity taking place. Yeah, they might be a church like FLDS. The only thing church about FLDS is the name, FLDS Church. Now, Kingdom Warrior, yes, they buy subscribers. Now, let me tell you how they do it, okay? Let me tell you how they do it here, bro. It's very simple. Google it. Google it. Buy subscribers on YouTube. Google it and see what you come up with, buddy. And go down that rabbit hole and you're going to see exactly how they do it. And here's the thing, Kingdom War, I want you to know, they will never tell you that they openly buy subscribers. Why? Because they're fucking lying to everybody. And it's not just these demon slayers. There is a lot of channels out there that buy their subscribers and their views. True crime community does it. Religious community does it. Even the fucking glorious Taylor Swift does it. Donald Trump does it. Joe Biden does it. The government does it. They all do it. Why? To generate more followers, likes, to this right here. Let me tell you something. Social media is very, very fucking destructive if it's used wrong. The way these social media so-called influencers using it, like these so-called TikTok influencers, like what the fuck are they influencing? I don't see anybody influencing shit. When they buy their subs, you know what that tells me? Is that and you know who's buying the subs? Is their donors. Not them, the donors. Because who's paying these fucking people? The donors, right? The donors are paying these people. Daniel Adams, Alexander Pagani, Greg Cockboy, who else? Sobchuk. Oh my God, Vlad Sobchuk. He is the madman for buying subscribers. He's buying 10,000 subs a week. He's buying 40,000 subscribers a month, you guys. Because he wants everybody to think that his left derpy eye is way better than the right, okay? No, fuck Vlad. That guy is buying the most subscribers out of that entire Demon Semen Sprayer squad, man. Vlad, and he goes on with Joni Lamb, that slut. Sorry, fuck, that slipped out, sorry. Vlad goes on with Joni Lamb, buys his subs. He's like, oh, I was so insecure when I was back from the Ukraine, okay? David Ridgway, thank you. We can talk more subs later. 1280 Southwest 38th Street, Ocala, Florida. What's up? Okay. Now that location, David Ridgway, is one of the locations that DavidETaylor's cult owns. Fuck Marcus Rogers. Now that, David, we talked on the phone yesterday. It was a pleasure speaking with you, dude. It really was. The story you told me about your dad, fucking rad, dude. I got a lot of respect for Vietnam veterans, man, because those guys are no bullshit, and they did what they fucking had to do because the government fucking told them to. They said, you guys go there and you're going to do this and you're going to do it, and that's it. You have some fucking dickhead sitting behind a fucking desk calling the goddamn shots on a fucking war 10,000 fucking miles away. He's like, hey, everybody, I'm just going to go ahead and call the shots from over here. McNamara's war. Hey, Matt Moore, good morning. We're talking David, Matt. He's picking up shop and dipping out, it looks like. We got some resources around that are seeing some stuff. Based off what I've seen in Houston last week, they're getting ready to leave. Based what some people are seeing up in Taylor, there's already movement up there too. So it sounds like, and Cliff always told me, David will always default back to Taylor, Michigan for whatever reason. I don't know why, but that was Cliff's. And when Cliff tells me shit, I believe him. I will never doubt what Cliff tells me. So big shout out to you, Cliff. Hope you're watching, bro. We love you. Happy holidays, man. But that's something that Cliff had told me on the phone that, hey, David's always going to default back to Taylor, Michigan. Yeah, Marxists, USA's. Hey, you know what? Don't talk war in here. Don't bring politics, okay? Marxists, I'm going to take that comment off because you know what? Let me tell you something. Every government fucking commits war crimes. I don't give a fuck what side of the aisle you're on. Leave that shit out of it. We're talking religious cults here, okay? You want to enjoy the conversation? By all means, engage. Leave politics and leave war and all that other shit out of it, okay? What I always say here with politics, if our government had their shit together, we wouldn't be spending billions of dollars on wars. We wouldn't have the churches fucking committing human trafficking and sex crime against children. We wouldn't have the church embezzling almost $100 billion fucking dollars. Oh, Lufil, fuck that piece of shit. Yeah, I called him out because Lufil, let me tell you something. I saw Lufil, he had prophet on his name on his YouTube channel. I was like, you're not a fucking prophet. And he gave me some bullshit fucking excuse. But fuck Lufil, that guy's a dipshit too. He's Canadian. I can't fuck with him, right? Because he's in Canada, he's outside the reach of our laws. Good morning, Rob Q. And Lufil is just a fucking shithead, just like fucking DavidETaylor. He's just, Lufil's a fucking washout fucking NBA player. He could have been in the NBA, but now he's a fucking prophet. See, you see what I mean with all these dipshits that go to Hollywood or fail in sports? They go on to be some kind of prophet or some bullshit. Oh, look, I'm a prophet now. I failed at the NBA, but I'm a prophet now, okay? Lufil? Yeah. Hey, Javi, good morning. How you doing, man? Exactly, Marxist. And that's what we're talking about. There's hierarchies in the church, right? And Marxist, I'm not religious, bro. I don't go to church, dude. I can't fucking stand it. Do I love God? Yes. I can't stand what the fucking society has done to the organization. Now, these hierarchies in the church, it gives them the power, right? Robert Morris, fucking Joel Osteen, Benny Hinn, all these fucking prosperity gimps, they take these titles and they say, oh, well, I'm the prophet. You can't do anything to me. Yo, fuck you. Fuck them. Why? Because they're a prophet, we can't do anything to them? Last time I checked, pedophilia is against the fucking law. Oh, they are. Electric Airhead. Yeah, welcome. Good morning, man. Especially mega churches. So gross, honestly. They're fucking nasty. They're breeding grounds for fucking pedophiles, man. Hit that like and subscribe too, please. We're doing a pop-up live. We were talking about DavidETaylor, but we're talking mega churches now. We can touch back on David in a little bit if we want, but the mega churches, exactly, Electric Airhead, the mega churches, man. Yeah. You know what? I agree. Personal faith, I don't have a problem with. Exactly. You just think it should have no influence on the individual motivation. Again, yeah, I don't either. Religion shouldn't be crossed into politics. Exactly. But it is, unfortunately. So we won't talk about it. Keep that off the channel. Again, no politics, Marxists, okay? I agree. Personal faith, okay? It should be about personal faith, but that's the thing. People have lost sight of their personal faith. Matt, I think, hey, Wary Bunny, I was too. I was 82nd. Appreciate your dad's service, man. Tell your dad I appreciate his service if he's still around. Tell him thank you. I don't know if he lost it, Matt, but it really does look like, bro, that they're going to abandon ship, dude. It really looks like they're going to abandon ship. Based off what I saw last week, they're about to dip out, dude. It looks like they're already doing runs. Hey, Wary Bunny, thanks for being here, man. Appreciate you being here. Hit that like and subscribe. This channel is about religious cults and the exposure of these religious leaders that are using the tax exemptions to launder money, commit crimes, financial crimes, white-collar crimes, sex crimes, crimes against children, bulk cash smuggling. Take your pick. They're all doing it, okay? We got Robert Morris that's tied up in some scandal with pedophilia. We got Joni Lamb doing some bullshit too, covering up pedophilia. The whole Daystar network is coming crashing down right in front of us, it seems. Grandma Joni covered everything up, made everything okay. So hit that like, please, if you're coming in here. We did start with DavidETaylor because that is the cult that we've originally learned how to bring these things to light. And one thing we've learned in all this is, you know what these people thrive on? Money. Everybody else's money. Taxpayer money that's been taxed. Then the churches take it, then it doesn't get taxed, okay? Now, this is where I'm a firm believer that an entire overhaul of the fucking church tax code needs to be done. For whatever reason, the government's not doing it. I'll tell you exactly why. votes. I don't do politics, but this is exactly why the government won't touch it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And, you know, I think I'm doing okay with my naughty words today, so yeah. But Joel Osteen, he's in on it too. He's smuggling money too. Yeah, exactly. As long as there's money to be made, guess what? And these church leaders, we always talk about this. I do. Mental health. Mental health within these movements. What's causing these people to really believe that they need to give up their last dollar in order to have some sort of personal relationship with God or get to heaven? That's what I don't understand. There's a Bible, but nobody ever seems to read it. You got the entire Demon Slayer squad, and where are you at? Where was he at here? Where are you at? Kingdom Warrior. Yeah, exactly. I don't, and you know what's really crazy about this electric airhead is the government will give the church the exemption, but when there's crimes committed, the government's like, oh, we don't want to prosecute them. We don't want to lose our votes. And that's a fact, dude. That's just a fact. Why don't they start prosecuting these religious organizations? You got Scientology out there. Danny Masterson got convicted of rape. They need when this shit starts happening, the churches just need to lose their fucking exemption. No questions asked, man. The government can be like, oh, let's go ahead and question them. Nope, drop the exemptions. The crime's been committed. That's enough. Done. That's how you start dealing with these fucking rings, man, because the church is doing it. Church has been doing it for thousands of fucking years, guys. We know it all. I'm not taking sides. They're all doing it, okay? Every single faith in the world, guess what? There's sex crimes tied up. There's pedophilia tied up. There's child molestation tied up. We all know it. It's all been happening. It's no fucking secret. Now that we have social media, guess what? Now we can start exposing it to the world. Be like, hey, these people are doing this. Watch out. Keep your money out of their hands and report it if you see anything weird. That's what we did with David's cult. We started seeing weird shit with David's cult, and all we had to do was make a few phone calls to some people and say, hey, can you guys keep an eye on this, please? And it was regular people. It wasn't even we didn't have to call any law enforcement or anything like that. It was just normal citizens in and around the areas be like, hey, this is who we are. This is what we've been doing. These are the people we've been watching. They're a cult. Please, can you keep your eyes open? If you see anything weird, just call the police and file a report. I said, yeah, fuck yeah, we will. Thank you. It's been nothing more than that. Yes, we had to file some police reports for obvious reasons because we know for sure that there's children tied up in these cults, and that's an issue. It isn't a new thing for religions to abuse their power. It's just as people, we have the tools. Social. Exactly. Precisely. Now we're here sharing the stories, right? I'm not Christian Electric. I've gone to church, but I don't practice any form of mainline religion. I don't read the Bible. I know where it's at and I know how to read if I do. And that's where I kind of tie the line in where, okay, are people reading the Bible anymore? Because I know how to read it. You got KathrynKrick out there making a complete fuck of herself. Oh, we're talking about your dad too, Kira. Yeah, your dad, fucking Greg Cockboy, he buys the subscribers too. When he was, hey, Kira, you know what? The entire fucking Demon Slayer squad. Hey, Kira Clark, this is Greg Locke's stepdaughter right here, everybody. Let me tell you something, Kira. The entire fucking Demon Slayers, they lie to everybody. Your dad included. They all buy their fucking subscribers thinking they're the best fucking thing. Let me tell you something. They're all fucking liars. I can't stand either one of them. And Vlad Sovchuk going on Daystar to fucking promote Joni Lamb covering up fucking pedophilia. Yo, fuck those people, Kira. Fuck Vlad for going on there. Fuck your dad. Fuck Daniel Adams. Fuck them all, Kira. You guys are all con artists. Your entire fucking line of family members are all cons. You guys are, oh, I'm this, I'm that. Oh, I did drugs and now I'm this holy people. The fuck out of here. Stop it with the holier than thou Christian bullshit. Nobody cares about Kira Clark's, oh, my testimony with Jesus. Guess what, Kira? You think you're perfect? You're fucking not, okay? And neither is your dad, and neither are the fucking Demon Slayers. The fact that they have to buy their subscribers, Kira, tells me that they have no fucking substance. Daniel Adams, fucking Vlad buys 10,000 fucking subscribers a week, Kira. 10,000 subscribers a week. Explain that. Kira, go ask Vlad how many subscribers he's buying a week. Because let me tell you something, Kira. Nobody in the fucking religious algorithm on YouTube is gaining 10,000 fucking subscribers a week. You could go back and tell Vlad, Rich Holmes said to go fuck himself. Can't stand people who buy their subscribers, Kira. And here you are saying, oh, my dad's this great guy, yet he's hanging out with a bunch of fucking con artists. Spare me, Kira. You want to hear what I have to say? It's stupid that the Demon Slayers buy subscribers. And I know they'll never come out. Daniel said, oh, they actually think we buy subscribers. And yeah, the fuck they do. The only thing I don't have access to actually prove it is their fucking bank accounts, because that's where you're going to find it. Kira will never come on and debate me. She said she wanted to, but then she backed out because she got fucking scared. She got scared. And I'm not going to allow her to come on my community and spread her bullshit that her fucking dad does. Okay? Because your dad's up there with Benny Hinn now, his little fucking booty bandit bodyguard, Kira. Your dad's a fucking tool. Your dad's a tool, Kira. And the fact that Vlad Sofchuk went on Joni Lamb Daystar to fucking stroke her ego? Oh man, Electric Airhead, you want to go down the rabbit hole, man? No. No. Hey, hey Kira, hey, tell Vlad Sofchuk to come on my channel so I can ask him about buying his fucking subscribers. Huh? My channel grows organically. I don't have to buy my fucking shit. That is stupid. It is deceptive to the entire fucking platform. There is rules against it. Hey, Kira, why don't you come on my channel and let's debate? Let's debate it. Of course, you're just going to spit out some fucking scriptures, Kira. Kira, you know what? Oh, hang on. Oh, my bad, Uncle Jake. Hang on. Hold on, Uncle Jake. There we go. All right, Kira. Hang on. Kira, you can just watch. I don't want you in the chat. You just sit here and listen. Yeah, you just sit here and listen, Kira. I'm talking now. I'm talking. You emailed me, said you wanted to come out and do an interview, but you fucking backed out. Why did you back out? Because you know we're fucking right, Kira. You know we're right about the Demon Slayers. I know they buy their fucking subscribers, Kira. I'm not fucking dumb. They might think I'm dumb. They might be fooling the rest of their Christian community. Oh, Robert Morris? Yeah. Yeah, Robert Morris is a punk 21 messing with a 12-year-old. Yeah. Hey, and people get mad that I cuss here, David. Exactly. Hit that like. There's 42 people in here. Hey, Kira, hit that dislike because I already know you don't fucking like me. What about David Kresh? The Demon Slayers a cult or what? Yeah, the Demon Slayers. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, absolutely. Because these people, here's what makes these people a cult. Okay? Here's what makes these people a cult. Well, you can't get to the leaders. Okay? They're insulated, and if you question them, they shut you down. Okay? That's how you know it's a cult. If you can't get to your leader, your religious leader, they shut you down and you can't question them, it's a fucking cult. Because the cult bite model is behavior, information, thought, and emotion. If you control those four things, it's a cult. Yeah, the Fraud 5. Yeah. The demon semen sprayers. Yeah. The Fraud 5. Yeah. Well, Daniel split off, remember? Daniel Adams split off because he was trying to basically have the biggest apostle cock in the room. They're like, no, we can't do that. Hey, what's up, James the Dog? Hit that like and subscribe. Good morning. My name's Rich Holmes. We're talking religious cults. We're teetering on Daniel Adams, the Demon Slayers. These people all buy their subscribers. Okay. When I get back to my studio, I'll go over it again. Okay. Hey, Electric Airhead. Hey, go on my channel. Type in Daniel Adams buys his subscribers. It's on my channel, bro. It explains everything. I explain it all. Dude, I didn't know that it was a thing until I started looking into it. I'm like, people buy their views? Okay, check it out. Electric Airhead. Type in Click Farms. Type in Click Farms on YouTube. Then you'll find it. You'll see exactly how they do it. They absolutely are. These cult leaders are narcissists, man. Yeah, I appreciate you being Electric Airhead, man. I engage. I engage a community, man. I like to do call-ins when I'm in the studio. Okay. I have a setup to where I actually take call-ins when people want to call in. Very rarely do people call in. Some people do. Some people don't. I've had people say, oh, I'm going to call in. Fucking call in. Call in. You want to debate what we're talking about here? You got something to say to the channel? We're doing it wrong? Call in. There needs to be more people standing up for this. I don't go to church. I don't fucking take sides. Is religion good? Do I see good in it? Absolutely. In the wrong fucking hands, though, it is very dangerous. Religion in the wrong hands is very, very dangerous. It's destructive, it's manipulative, and it fucks people over for a long time. People coming out of these cults, you're talking 10, 15 years before they're able to reprogram. Cliff has said it took him 10 fucking years, you guys. It took Cliff 10. No, 5. I'm sorry. It took Cliff 5. He was in the cult for 10. It took him 5 to deprogram. And he did it all by him fucking self, man. He didn't go to therapy, he didn't go to counseling. He did it all by himself. He had to fucking reset his way of thinking himself, man. He had to start from the beginning, go back to the start, and he had to start all over to learn what happened to him. And it was, Cliff, fucking shout out to you, dude. We love you, dude. I'm telling you, leave politics off here. Hey, nothing to see here. Warning, don't bring politics on my fucking channel. Don't do it. I'll fucking lose it. I don't do politics. Fuck our government. You want my opinion on political parties? Fuck them all. They can kiss both sides of my white ass. Yeah, it took him 5 years to detoxify the brainwashing. Now, imagine 10 years of brainwashing and then 5 years to detoxify it without therapy, without counseling, but having to reprogram yourself. And Cliff is extremely fucking intelligent, man. I love the guy. When you hear the guy talk, you're like, okay, this guy's smart, and he is. So hit that like, please. There's 54 people in here. I know some people are just trolling, and that's fine. If you're going to troll, guess what? You still give me the engagement time, okay? Exactly. Imagine having your whole reality be fundamentally wrong because you were tricked by terrible people. People coming out of any sort of cult should have better rehabilitation programs. And you know, Electric Airhead, you know what some of these people have said that have come out and talk on the channel? Laughter is the best. Laughter is the best. Every survivor of a cult that we've talked to, like, laughing with you guys has been some of the best fucking medicine. Has been some of the best medicine, coming out and talking about it, opening up, putting it out there, because it's a weight on some people's shoulders, man. I don't think any of these people are foolish. I don't think any of these people are foolish by any means. I think they just got fucked over by fucked up people. People who are manipulative and people who fucking thrive on fucking over people. Morning, Jacques. So, oh yeah. Oh, Scientologist? Yeah. Carla Woodruff can relate to Cliff's experience? Absolutely. Yep, Scientologist. Look what Danny Masterson did. He fucking raped that girl, man. Now he's in prison. Why doesn't Scientology get shut down? When these crimes start being brought to the surface with these churches, La Luz del Mundo, okay? Joaquin Noson Garcia, that fucking pedophile fuck that was molesting all the kids for fucking years. Generations of molestation was going on down in that church, and it started down in Mexico, and they brought it to America. They started in Mexico, and they brought the fucking sect to America. It's called La Luz del Mundo. It's ran by Joaquin Noson Garcia, who's now in prison, is sitting in prison, and will be in prison for the rest of his fucking life. Okay? They called him the prophet or the apostle. He's this fat, slobby fucking Mexican guy. He's a fucking pig. He's a fucking pig fuck. And he's most likely in protective custody because of what he's done to girls. It's funny how a church in Mexico, right? And again, I'm about fucking people having religious freedoms. But how does a church from Mexico, known to run pedophilia, set up shop right in the middle of fucking America? Be like, hey, we're going to open up shop here. And you know what? The apostle, guess what? We'll go ahead and apostle, you know what? You can stay at our house with our daughters. That's a true fucking story. That is a true story. That sect of religion is set up here in America, La Luz del Mundo. There's some in San Francisco. There's some here in San Antonio. It's ridiculous. Why wasn't it shut down when the leader got busted for pedophilia? It is a systematic issue in these churches. La Luz del Mundo, once you start molesting kids, guess what? That's a fucking cult, man. You're covering it up, and they did. 3 fucking generations. You had the grandfather, the dad, and then the son took power. And guess what? They were all fucking abusing women. All of them. Every single one. There's a documentary on Netflix. I urge everybody to watch it. La Luz del Mundo. I'm in Texas, Electric Airhead. I'm in Texas. I'm in Texas. Yeah, Kathy Knight, shut them down. Shut them down. When the crimes with the children are being perpetrated, done, over, no more. No questions asked. It should be a zero fucking tolerance law. Yeah, when you have to step on someone's face to get ahead or make them believe you, it's time to find a better way. Yeah. Yep. No more child abuse, Kathy. That's where I'm at with it. When the child abuse happens, it is indefensible. Shut them down. Plain and fucking simple. It should be zero tolerance. Exactly. A true prophet doesn't announce they're a prophet. Exactly. A true prophet won't announce that I'm a prophet. Like KathrynKrick, I'm an apostle and prophet. Fuck that psycho bitch. Please hit that like, man. We're talking religious cults in here. And right now we're on child crimes. That they are doing it. And that these churches, when they do get caught doing child crimes, are still allowed to operate. Yeah, Night Star will be shut down. So I saw somebody said it should be called Paystar. Yeah, it needs to be shut down. It needs to be shut down. The whole Daystar debacle, that shit is blown up in a big way. And Trolls, thanks for giving me the view time on the back end of the channel, okay? Because the longer you sit there, even if you don't engage with the channel, let me tell you something, okay? Hit that like. Just hit that like, please. There's 53 people in here. If you're going to be here, hit the like or dislike. Because either way, even if you don't engage with the chat, you still give me the view time. So I appreciate you guys for being here. So thank you to the trolls that are just sitting there. If you're from one of these organizations, guess what? I don't give a fuck about what you guys are doing. The fact that you're committing crimes, covering up pedophilia, and brushing it under the fucking rug, all to protect Uncle Benjamin Franklin? Nah. You guys have lost your right to be a fucking church in my eyes. I don't even go to church. I don't even go to church. Oh, well, you're persecuting us. No. At what point was it? Oh, Trinity? Trinity Foundation? Oh, you don't want to fuck with Trinity Foundation. Those guys, the Trinity Foundation, I know who those guys are. I'm in correspondence with them. Yeah. What's his name? Let me get you the name. Warren Smith. Yeah, Smith. Mr. Smith. I've talked to him a few times. He's a very nice man. And yeah, when Warren Smith is on your ass, you don't fuck around. When Mr. Smith is on you. Oh no, I'm sorry. Ministry Watch. Ministry Watch. I'm sorry. I apologize. It's Ministry Watch. It's Ministry Watch. Yeah, Catherine is anointed and double jaw jointed. Yeah, so Ministry Watch, but Trinity Phi and Ministry Watch, they kind of work in unison. So if either one of those organizations are on your ass, you're fucked, because they're the ones that let most of the religious world know what you're doing. Couple of the articles about David, that's where my name was found. Okay, in the Ministry Watch articles. But yeah, what we're talking about, Daystar, yeah, Trinity Foundation, Paystar. Yeah, and Paystar, David, that's not mine. It came from somebody else in a comment section. Like, this organization should be known as Paystar. And it is. I've watched the interviews. I don't trust any of them. I don't trust Jonathan. I don't trust Susie. Yes, they're in abusive relationships. But Susie, this is what I don't get. Like, the Me Too movement with women, right? With all the sexual abuse, you would have thought Susie would have been like, fuck you. The massage therapist fucking just sexually abused me in that session. She should have been first on the fucking phone, been like, this happened, this guy did it. But no. No, they didn't. They didn't. They protected it for some reason. And I don't understand why. There's social media. All Susie had to do was go on social media and said, hey, this massage therapist that I hired sexually abused me during a massage therapy session. Oh my God, it would fucking blow up. It would blow up. That dude would lose his license. He would probably go to prison, and he would probably be dealt prison justice. Those 3 things would happen. And it's all about control with these guys, man. It's all about control. That's all they want, is the control. Exactly. They allowed Joni to dictate the justice for their daughter's fucking abuse. Exactly. Hey, let's go talk to Grandma Joni. She'll make it all better, everybody. Grandma Joni will pray to God, and me and the little granddaughter will make it all better. Grandma Joni is the voice of God. She makes it all better. All she gotta do, God, just make it all better, God. And she's like, okay, God made it all better. David's biggest lie is his hairline, bro. Well, that too. That too. Yeah. David's biggest lie is him saying he saw God personally. And that's what a lot of these so-called prophets and apostles, oh, God told me, Jesus told me, God told me, Jesus told me. You know what Jesus told me about these guys? They're all fucking con artists. That's what God told me. That's what God told me in the Bible. It said, hey, these false prophets are going to come and they're going to say, hey, here I am. And it clearly says, the apostles already warned us about these dipshits fucking 2,000 years ago. They're like, hey, these guys are going to come and don't fucking listen to them. They told us. It states clearly in the Bible, don't listen to them. I am not with them. But clearly everybody's like, hey, let's go and believe these guys because, hey, they said they're a prophet. They said they're an apostle. They're good. Yeah. They're afraid, been spiritually abused. Yep. Yep. And if these people are ready to speak, we're here to listen. Okay? Exactly. That, Donna, let's talk about David. Let's get back to the land walrus, okay? Let's get back to the fucking slobby gutter walrus, okay? Yeah, Thomas Lopez is a Fortnite prophet, twice removed apostle to COD, okay? Okay? He had to move to Fortnite to COD because the COD gods were calling him back to the duty, okay? But Donna, yes. Yes, I always look back to that exact moment. That was the moment that David's soul turned corrupt. That's what I think. I think that's the moment where David's soul was darkened, where his spirit, where his personality, his life, I think it was dark before then, but I think in that one moment, God was giving him a chance to really be a person, a good person. No, and he didn't. He didn't. David's like, yeah, okay, fuck that. And he told Rick, don't be ridiculous. He tells Rick Frazier, don't be ridiculous. Yeah. Oh, don't be ridiculous. Hang on, grab something real quick. Don't be ridiculous because, you know, I'm a prophet, you're not, and I can do whatever I want because I'm better than you. And I don't have to pay attention and I don't have to listen to you because I'm DavidETaylor. I'm smarter. I'm better than everybody. And you, Rick Frazier, are just a lowly, pathetic man, and I don't have to do anything you tell me to. Yep. Exactly, David. David, 110 million versus now millions, okay? Exactly. With David, Donna, that's a good point you bring up. In that one instant, right? It was that split second where David could have been, it's almost like had David given him back the money, maybe God would have done good things for David. But in that instance, David became a scammer. Oh, he was a scammer before Frazier? Okay, Carla. Okay, so he was a piece of shit before Frazier. Okay, that doesn't surprise me. That really doesn't surprise me with David. So he was a piece of shit before. Well, Rick Frazier's also a scammer too. Rick Frazier's a scammer too. He's no different. He just didn't get caught. That's the difference. That's the difference between David and Rick Frazier is Rick Frazier didn't get caught scamming people because he burned all the fucking documents. He destroyed them all. Yeah, David's pride. David's pride is what got to him. Yep, it absolutely was. But the opportunity to make amends was snubbed by DavidETaylor. Yep. Mike Murdoch's a piece of shit too. Yeah, no, I figure what you got. Yeah. Yeah. And David could have made amends right there. And I FaceTime with Rick Frazier, man. I FaceTime Rick Frazier and he flat out told me, David told him, don't be ridiculous. David told Rick Frazier, don't be ridiculous, just to get back 10%. Rick Frazier said, I asked him to do the Christian thing and just give back 10%. Yep, be way before his cohort women brainwash women. Hey, Abe and Sarah, good morning. How you doing today? Carla, how long has David been wearing maxi pads? Was he wearing maxi pads prior to all of this? Like that is a data point. Honestly, I'm still trying to figure out with David. And I know people think, oh, you're fucking weird. No, it's a solid data point. It is a solid fucking data point, man. Hit that like and subscribe if you're new. We are talking religious cults here. But something I've always banged my head about ever since Cliff gave us the maxi pad prophecy is at what point did David actually start wearing maxi pads? Cliff said it was since Cliff was there, and he'd been doing it since he was 36. So, yeah, Cliff said he was, but the data point, what I'm trying to figure out is at what point did he start doing it? And was it learned? Or is it a behavior that he taught himself? Or did somebody else teach it to him? Because that really tells me, honestly, that tells me David's dive into mental illness. Oh, excuse me. That tells me about David's fall into mental illness. Like for a man to start wearing maxi pads because he won't wipe his own ass, he won't take care of himself. That really tells me that his dive into mental illness, I don't even know if I could call that mental illness. Chuck, what do you say, bro? Is that mental illness or just a failure just to take care of yourself? That's what I bang my head about with David, is because, dude, to not wipe your ass and just to wear maxi pads, David, that's pretty disgusting, man. And I don't know how any man, or walrus for that matter, could do such a thing, David. But Donna, you're right. Yeah, Uncle Bruce, David's way beyond mentally ill. I don't even know what to call it anymore. He is. He's pathetic, Taylor Brown. He is. He's pathetic. Like, dude, to wear maxi pads because you don't wipe your ass, bro, like that's nasty, dude. That's nasty. And this is supposed to be a man of God, but he's a fucking cult leader, but he's the Moses of our generation, right? DavidETaylor says he's the Moses of our generation. I think he could be, David. I do. I think there's some narcotics in it, but I don't know what type of narcotics. We know for sure at some points. Hit that like, Taylor Brown. Appreciate you being here, man. Talking religious cults, churches committing acts of pedophilia. Yeah, hey, type in DavidETaylor wears maxi pads. It's on my channel. There's no other fucking content out on YouTube that I know of that has that kind of content, that has that kind of delivery. Please listen to it. Please watch it. It's fucking funny. You're gonna laugh your ass off. I promise you. You're gonna be disgusted and laughing at the same time because Cliff's delivery is just brilliant. It's brilliant, and it's with Cliff's delivery on the maxi pad prophecy, right? Cliff's delivery on the maxi pad prophecy, not only was it, and I hate to bring up we talk PTSD here, but with Cliff's delivery, you can tell that the question triggered the memory, and you could hear him pulling the file out, being like, oh, yeah, bam, oh, this is what happened, now I remember. The question alone triggered it. It's very, I don't want to say interesting because I don't think PTSD is interesting. It's not. Curly Girl, that was a rerun. They're all reruns right now. I think David's sick again. I really do. I think he's on his deathbed again, Curly Girl. I really do. He is not healthy. And based off the activity I've seen with the Houston location and some of the resources up in and around Michigan, they said David's running a skeleton crew. I think he's really fucking sick again. I do. I think this time he's literally on his fucking deathbed. I really do. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't fucking believe it when Cliff said, nah, that's why he wears maxi pads. I'm like, dude, get the fuck out of here. It's like just when you think you could, you didn't hear it all. Appreciate you, Taylor. Appreciate you being here, man. This is our community. We talk about religious cults, but we also get in on some of these big prosperity gimps like Joni Lamb and fucking Daystar and how they're actually covering up fucking crimes, dude. And they're using they're like, hey, the 501c3 protects us, okay? We're a church, we're the prophet, we're the voice of God. You can't touch us. Fuck that. I say tax the shit out of the church. I say tax them. And that's a conversation we've had here. Tax them. And some people say yes. Some people say no. I say yes. Yeah. And you know, Trip 9, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Trip 9. I've been doing some research about when you're diabetic and you don't take care of yourself and you're suffering from certain like thyroid issues, your body will actually start to toxify itself, man. Your body will actually start to toxify itself and you'll start fucking having like outbursts and shit and anger. It's really crazy, dude. I forget what the condition is, but it is. Your body becomes so toxified with not being taken care of. Dude, you just start going fucking crazy. Talk about what the Vatican is doing on the 24th. I'm not Catholic, so I don't know. I don't know. There are Catholics in here. There are Catholics in here. I don't take sides with religion because you know what? They all do it. They all doing it. Yeah, the Catholic Church has just been known the most, right? But let me tell you something. All forms of religion are fucking around with kids, okay? They're going to open portals. Oh, really? Really? Where are they going to open portals at, Bunny? I'd really like to see that. I've opened portals? Oh, my God. Oh, that's just like Trump got a bunch of gold stockpiled on fucking Hawaii, too, that he's going to give away to everybody, right? I would love to see where that stockpiled gold is because, yeah, don't come in here. Conspiracy theories, let me tell you something. They don't work here, okay? That's what they said. The Catholic Church said they're going to open portals on the 24th. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, Donna, so you saw that movie, The Boston Globe. So you actually were there when the story broke. Donna, did you ever see Spotlight? Because that's where I learned about it. And that was fucking great. It was a great movie. But it was the Boston Globe. It was the Spotlight crew that broke the story. Damn, so it was in your 20s when it happened. Okay, so that was what, back in the fucking 80s? I'm guessing? I don't know. I can't remember. Well, no, it was around 9/11. It was around 9/11 too, because I remember in the movie they stopped because they had to work on 9/11. Okay, so I would have been in my 20s also. So 2000s. Okay, I was in the military at that time, so it would have broke around that time. Okay, and it was Spotlight. If you haven't seen it, I recommend watching it. It's a great movie, fucking awesome lineup, and it shows like what those journalists did, man. It shows what those journalists did, and it shows how good of work they did, and they covered their tracks, how well. Yo, Manu, where the fuck you been, dude? Merry Christmas, dude. I can't say it in Hawaiian, but yeah, Merry Christmas, dude. Where the fuck you been, bro? Good to see you, dude. It's good to see you, Manu. Merry Christmas, bro. Merry Christmas. And you know, that's the thing. My whole family on my dad's side, Catholic. Catholic. And I always told my grandma, well, what about the pedophiles in the church? She's like, well, that's just the devil, honey. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, grandma, I love you. But I don't think that's the devil. I think that's just sick fucks. Mele Kalakimaka. Yeah, I can't say it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, opening portals is their pizza there. Yeah, my grandma would say it's the devil working in the church, but I'm like, Grandma, I don't know. It's like, that's man. That's just man being sick fucks. I'm sorry. And what I don't get is like, it's mostly little boys that these preachers are fucking with. I don't get it. Is it because it's easier? I'm guessing it's easier for male preachers to abuse male boys because the little boys are going to bury it. I don't know. I don't know. I would think so. I think so. As a man, I think it would be harder for a man to be coming out saying, hey, this happened to me in the church. I was molested by my pastor. I could see that how that could put up a barrier. But it is. It's fucking disgusting. It is. It's disgusting. It is. And we talk about the power complexes of evil men, right? Not just in the church, but look at P. Diddy, right? The power complexes. These people think they're untouchable by the laws of man. And we need to let taxpayers know that they're not, right? We're talking about DavidETaylor today, right? DavidETaylor, Joni Lamb, Vlad Savchuk, Kingdom Warrior was in here asking about how Daniel Adams and the Demon Slayers buy their subscribers. Yes, they do. I have content on it. They're sick fucks, Taylor. They're sick fucks. Yeah, altar boy, service, slavery, exactly. Call it what you want. Indentured servitude. I'm sorry, man. If I'm gonna fucking get to God, I'll pray to the guy. I don't need to go to church. I don't need to walk into an establishment to pray to God. It says in the Bible, pray in silence, pray in secret. Pray as if no one is watching. Like, pray that no one's there. But again, people have gone to these social media dipshits and just said, oh, well, these guys are the prophet. Like Kira Clark and her stupid ass fucking stepdad. Kira Clark, if you're still watching this, let me tell you something. You're not gonna win here. I promise you. You can't fucking convert me. Your dad can't convert me. And your dad's just a fucking clown too, just like Benny Hinn. Honestly, Benny Hinn, Kira Clark, you know he's the fucking scammer of scammers, and we all sit back and laugh because your dad's fucking just his little bitch boy? Really, Kira? Your dad's a con artist just like everybody else. Yeah, David's supposed to have a one night with the king. I think it's actually coming up here soon. Just not sure when. But like I said, Curly Girl, I think David's sick again, man. I think he's really fucking sick. I think his heart's starting to fucking really wear thin on him. I think his heart's fucking starting to wear down on him. Because a man of that size, right, that doesn't take care of himself, who's diabetic, uncontrolled, eats like a fucking gutter walrus, eats probably out of the gutter. He's got high cholesterol. Not only does David have high cholesterol, he's got hypercholesterolemia, okay, which is basically hardening of the arteries. And now, okay, let's talk about David's cholesterol issue, all right? It's not a fucking laughing matter. One night with the pingo. Right, Carla? It's not one night with the king, it's one night with the ping. Hey, biotech. Yeah, and that's the thing. Costi Hinn blasted his own uncle. What does that tell you? And Benny Hinn's like, hey, you know what? I don't care. My nephew blasted me. You know, it's okay. I'm just going to keep going on and running my scam. Okay, no worries. Hey, nobody sees anything here. Nothing to see here. Uncle Benny's just doing the same shit, different day, everybody. Don't mind my nephew. He's just full of shit, okay? He doesn't have the gift of gab like Uncle Benny, okay? Yeah, again, one night with high blood pressure. Yeah. And like one night with the pingo, Curly Girl. DavidETaylor, one night with the pingo. I really hope he does content so we can fucking watch it. But again, I don't think we're gonna see much of David right now. He's very sick, I think. No, he's not a king. One night with the pingo kingo. Hey, Marley. Yeah, what we were talking about earlier, Chuck Wood, or biotech, is David skipping town out of Taylor. Or out of Houston, I'm sorry. David skipping out of Houston, it looks like. I don't know if he's going to give that. I know, a sewer walrus would reject David. Oh, yeah. No, hey, David. Hey, this other psycho bitch out of Cali that we've been tracking, KathrynKrick. Dude, look at her fucking pages, dude. That little bitch. Fuck her. Fuck her, dude. Don't be surprised if we see KathrynKrick on with Joni Lamb. Joni Scam. Joni Lamb. Joni Scam Lamb. Yeah, for real. Sewer walrus would reject David. They would be like, fuck out of here, dude. You don't get the distinguishment of a sewer walrus. David's like, well, can I just go back to the gutter? They're like, yeah, because that's where you fucking belong. I mean, even a sewer walrus has more dignity than David. Yeah, Taylor Brown, welcome to our channel where we smash cult leaders, where we talk shit about them. Not only that, but we call these people out. We've got death threats, cease and desist, lawyers, fucking all kinds of shit telling us to shut up. We're like, fuck you guys. I got letters on my wall, dude. Taylor Brown, I got a couple legal letters on my wall from some lawyers. And each time it never ended well. For the lawyers anyways. I love for lawyers and these church leaders to come forward and try to tell me to shut up with a cease and desist or they're going to fucking sue me. You know what I tell them? Sue me, bitch. Yeah, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, Taylor. Don't go get you, Rich Holmes. Yeah, no, I've got cease and desist and shit. They're on my wall at home. Yeah, they're on my wall at home. Oh, she was the head cheerleader in high school and she fucking probably blew the entire the goddamn team, man. She's all, they called me Blowjob Joni. They call me Blowjob Joni, okay? And it's not because I have a lot of wind in my lungs, okay? Ask the football team, they know. I do, no. Taylor Brown, the last one I got from a lawyer, it actually went out to the homie Krick Report. Big shout out Krick Report. He's been on hiatus for a while. But it went to the homie Krick Report, right? And it got emailed to him. And that's what Krick Report said. He's all, dude, come on, fuck yeah. So this guy, this is the lawyer, fucking Toolbox, Jared fucking Olmstead or some shit, I think is what his name is. Fucking gingerbread man. Sends the letter to Krick Report and it said, okay, anybody who's doing this, and this that are in love with you, Alex Stravanovich is my screen name, what I used to use, but David doxed me. So now I just use my name now. But my YouTube name in the beginning was Alex Stravanovich. Okay, that's how I started my YouTube channel with the fake name. Because I knew what I was about to do. I didn't want my name out there, but it's out there now, so it's no big deal now. So it gets addressed to crickreport@gmail.com, Alex Stravanovich, and 5fchurch.com, right? I read through the fucking cease and desist. I was like, are you serious? And I'm talking to Krick Report on the phone. I was like, hey, there's a phone number. I'm going to call this motherfucker. And he's like, are you serious? I was like, fuck yeah. Fuck him, dude. Fuck him. Send me this shit. Try to scare me. So I called him. Yeah, how the Krick stole Christmas. So I call him. Jared Olin, that's his name. Jared Olin, fucking Viking boy. Jared Olin Law Firm out of California. So I call him. I'm like, yeah, what's up? This is fucking Alex Stravanovich. He sent me a cease and desist about KathrynKrick. He's like, yeah, you guys need to take all your content down. I was like, oh, really? I was like, fuck you. Fuck your cunt client. Tell her to suck it. And if you had any fucking common sense, you would have done your research. You would have done your research on this bitch and you would see that she's a fucking con artist and you know she's getting exposed. And he's like, well, I need you to go ahead and put that all in writing. I was like, you got it, buddy. Click, hung up on him. And I shot him a nice long email. I was like, look, Jared, here's some content on your bitch fucking client. I highly suggest before you do these letters anymore that you research your fucking clients because you know what? Let me tell you something. We just put you on the fucking map for being a degenerate fucking lawyer in California. So welcome to the fucking channel. Didn't hear anything back from him. And I told him, I was like, you know what? Tell your bitch fucking client to sue me. Tell her I'm waiting. I'll wait for the next letter. Here's my address. I'll even text it to you. That way you can send the letter directly to my fucking front door. Did I ever see a letter? Nope. Not one. Not even from DavidETaylor. Even after I called his shit fuck lawyers up in goddamn Oklahoma, Wank and Associates, Winters and King. Yeah, let's talk about Winters and King. Okay, if you look up Winters and King, they're a fucking corrupt law firm. They have no business holding a bar license. They're representing most of the corrupt fucking people on the face of the fucking planet. Oh, man. Nope. That's what I told him. I told these people. I've told David. I told Kathryn. I'll tell Joni, too. She sends me a cease and desist. Sue me, bitch. Fucking sue me. Sue me. I'm sure David owes them money, too. Well, Winters and King, no. Let me tell you something, curly girl. Winters and King, you pay a monthly retainer for them. Nah, you pay a monthly retainer. Nope. You pay a monthly retainer for Winters and King. You don't make that retainer, guess what? They don't represent you. And I want to say it's probably about a $10,000 a month retainer. Okay, it's a lot of money. And I'm sure David probably did a retainer for 10 grand and then sent out that cease and desist, and that was his last retainer that he had for that fucking that business. So these cease and desist, not only are they money, it proves when you get these cease and desist from any of these fucking cult leaders, you're up here. You're up here, and that's the best thing you want for these cult leaders. You want to know. I love it when they send me the cease and desist. It lets me know they're thinking about me. The feeling's mutual. I think about them all the time. Yeah, just a quick fat check for us. Why not? Exactly. Yeah. And the one with DavidETaylor, right? I called those lawyers too. I blew up their fucking phone. Yeah, it is. However much that cease and desist are, hey, that's a fucking $5,000 piece of paper up on my wall as far as I'm concerned, because you had to pay a lawyer to type that fucker up. That's how I saw it. I was like, oh, David, thanks for the money. Hey, appreciate it, David. Thanks for the money, man. Same with Kathryn. Kathryn, she probably just fucking, I don't know, spit in that guy's mouth or something, and he got it for her. He fucking did the cease and desist for her. Becky Williams, fuck your shirt. Well, fuck you, Becky Williams. Fuck you. Yeah, donor money wasted. Donor money wasted. I did. I framed them both. I got them both framed. No, they're both framed. And I told Joni, because I know Joni's sending out cease and desist. I said, hey, Joni, get with me. I'll give you my address so you can send it straight to my fucking door. And I was like, you send it to me, guess what? It's going to get hung up on the wall with the other one, so go ahead and send it. Because I know Joni's out there. Oh, I'm going to send a cease and desist to these YouTubers. Nope. It got hung up on my wall. And I told David's lawyers the same thing. Yeah, I told David's lawyers the same fucking thing when they sent me that cease and desist. The guy was really nice, actually. I talked to him. I was like, so you got your lawyers, your client's going to sue me, right? He's like, yeah, he wants to sue you. And I was like, so if he sues me, this is my I got this from one of the subscribers because I was in the 82nd. I was in the 82nd. So yeah, I was Alpha Company 82nd Signal Battalion. 2001 was my duty unit. But hey, Ted, how you doing today, man? Good to see you. So I called David's lawyers, Winners and King. Jay Raymond was the one that wrote the letter. I actually spoke to Richard King, I think his name is. Appreciate you. Sounds good. Appreciate you being here. Hit that like and subscribe. We're talking about religious cults here and how so-called religious leaders send out cease and desist when you're onto their shit. Oh, shit, my bad. Hang on, Uncle Jake. There you go. There you go. My bad. So yeah, I called the lawyers up in Oklahoma, and I told the lawyer the same thing. Hey, you're going to talk to your client after this, right? That was the last time. That came in October of 2021. Hey, appreciate your father's service, man. Thank you. Right on. Is he still around? If he is, tell him what's up, man. Tell him fucking all the way. That lawyer said, yeah, you go through a process of discovery. I was like, good, perfect. Tell him to fucking sue me. Tell your client to fucking sue me. Please. I want him to. Never once did I get another letter from that fucking law firm. And they blocked me from ever calling their fucking firm again. That is how much of a pain in the ass I was to Winners and King Associates. I even filed a complaint with the Oklahoma State Bar because I got death threats after that letter was sent out. Of course, they denied they denied knowing anything about it because lawyers are fucking cocksuckers. And just like Winners and Associates, David's lawyers, they're fucking assholes. They're liars. Winners and King Associates represent Joel Osteen, Joyce Mayer, Benny Hinn, Kenneth Copeland. Fucking wouldn't surprise you if they represent Guillermo Maldonado. Who else out there? Probably Todd White. Fucking probably Stephen Furtick. Oh, he's no longer with us. All right. Well, big shout out to your dad, man. Big shout out to your dad. And Gary Ridgway. Hey, man, big shout out to your fucking dad, too, man. I read that letter. I was talking to Gary Ridgway, and I want to give his dad some recognition because his dad earned a fucking Bronze Star by fucking laying down suppressive fire, and he saved his fucking buddies in Vietnam. So big fucking shout out, man. Big shout out to your dad. Fucking badass. Vietnam vets, man. I got nothing but fucking respect for those guys, man, because they did what they were told, and they did it because the government fucking told them to. Yeah, you got Stephen Furtick, T.D. Jakes. No, Benny Hinn's still around. He's out there running amok with fucking Greg Koch. Yeah. Greg Koch is Benny Hinn's little fucking booty bandit. Yeah, it wasn't Gary Ridgway, everybody. His dad wasn't Gary Ridgway. All right. Nice, Uncle Jake. Yeah, and I think that's what his dad did too. Bronze Star with the Valor device. Yeah. So big shout out to Uncle Jake and fucking David Ridgway's dad, man. Big shout out to you guys, man. Cheers. Cheers for bravery and valor. David Taylor says the only valor I have is crushing a fucking Krispy Kreme full of donuts. Okay. Smashing a Davies dozen. He's all, do I get a V-star for that? So Jakes and Meyer were Furtick's main members. So Jakes and Myers most likely helped Furtick get off the ground. TD Jakes the power bottom. Yeah. Yeah, TD Jakes seems like a power bottom. Yeah. I'll bet Stephen Furtick's the power top. Fucking Pastor Thanos. Pastor Thanos, yeah. Stephen Furtick, that guy's taking like fucking GHB or some shit. He's taking growth hormone regulators because that fool's head got so fucking big and he just bulked out in the top. It's like he just does arms all day, every day. That's all he thinks about is doing arms. He's like, when I'm done with preaching, I'm going to go do some arm workouts. When I'm done with my arms, I'm going to do some more arm workouts. But yeah, Stephen Furtick. And again, these guys all have lawyers, right? But it even says in the Bible, you're not supposed to be dealing with lawyers and fucking corrupt politicians, but they do anyways, right? So, but yeah, sound good. Appreciate you being here. Hit that like and subscribe. We do talk religion in here, but we talk mostly about the crimes being committed within the institution of the church, how the government will give the 501c3s to the churches for exemptions, but yet when it comes time to prosecute and hold them accountable for crimes committed, the government's like, oh, we don't want to do anything to them. Appreciate you, Sound Goods. Appreciate you. I'm just doing rudimentary lives right now because I'm taking care of family stuff while I'm not at my house. But I do have a studio out at my house, and I do live streams. I do welcome call-ins. David was awarded the Bronze Cruller Award. He was awarded the Bronze Cruller Award for crushing donuts. He's all, I crushed 3 Davies dozen in a quarter, okay? And that's a lot of fucking donuts. That's what is that? It's 39 donuts, Chuck, I think. Because David, he doesn't get a he doesn't get a baker's dozen. He gets a Davies dozen, okay? He gets 13 donuts. Or no, he gets 14. That's what it is, right, Chuckwood? The Davies dozen is 14 donuts, right? It's not 13. It's 14 because a baker's dozen is they put the extra donut on top, right? And then, so David, oh, look, Kira Clark mentioned me in a video. I love when she does that because I get a notification that says Kira Clark mentioned me in a video. And apparently the video says not everything is a demon. I love when she does that. Thanks for the shout out, Kira Clark. Appreciate you. I love it when you put videos up because you just take them down anyways. But hey, thanks for putting people over to my channel too from your channel. I appreciate it. Now people can hear what we're saying about your punk ass dad and how he's a fucking con artist. Hey, that's cool, Kira Clark. Keep putting videos up about me. I don't care. Okay? I'm not like your dad. I don't get offended when people fucking put videos up about me. And people have, you know what I say? Good. Do it again. Do it again. Nobody, you know what's really cool about my channel too? Not many people overuse my content. Very few people will reuse my content on their channel. Only one channel, the Messed Up Church, I think has used my content. But it had to do with KathrynKrick, and everybody's fucking slobbering all over KathrynKrick. And it was an interview with Anthony Lowe. Big shout out to you, Anthony. Oh, All Things Theology. Oh, K-Dub True. Yeah, that guy's a fucking douche. I don't like him. Yeah. Yeah, but very few people will use my content, right? Because I cuss. It's like, oh, we don't want to use his content because he cusses. That's all I cuss for. Don't use my fucking content. If you do, they're going to have a hell of a time editing it because there's a lot of cussing in it. Well, the thing is they'll use my content without giving the channel credit. So I always give them a fucking piece of my mind afterwards if they don't give me credit. At least Kira Clark has the common decency to tag me in her fucking content. So thanks, Kira. Thanks for giving me a shout out. I know. Yeah, exactly, right? Taylor Brown, boo fucking who. Yeah. Boo fucking who, Kira? Go ahead, tag me in your video. I don't care. I'm not like that. I don't get fucking butthurt when people put videos up about me and try to talk shit about me. I grew up in a family full of fucking, I had four other siblings. Guess what? There was a strict fucking pecking order in my family. I took a lot of it. For whatever fucking reason, I don't know. But I got a thick fucking skin, and it's going to take a lot more than people putting videos up about me than to get to me. Just saying. So, Kira Clark, keep putting videos up. You're the one who fucking bitched out after saying you wanted to come and do an interview. I'm going to pray to God about it, and I'm not going to come on here because you're just going to trash talk my family. Well, yeah, your dad's a fucking con artist. What do you want me to say? Your dad's a grifter. Your dad's a con artist. He was on the fucking Demon Slayer squad, and we saw that. We knew that was going to fracture because you have a bunch of dudes trying to have a bigger apostle dick than the other guy, and that just can't happen. Right the wrong. What do I do? My son has come home to live with me, trying to control me. What should I do? Kick him the fuck out? How old's your son? Tell him to get a fucking job. That's what I would tell him. Get a fucking job. I fucking raised you. Get the fuck out and go get a job. That's what my mom would tell me. Absolutely. I'll tell you, you want my mom's point of view? I'll give you about 2 weeks. Oh, he's working? Hey, don't let him fucking control you. He's got a job. Tell him to get the fuck out. That's what I would tell him. Get the fuck out. You got a job? Go find a fucking house to live in somewhere. That's if I had a job and I came home to live, my mom's like, why do you fucking need to come home to live? But then again, my parents wouldn't let me live at home at this age. You'd be like, you need to get the fuck out of here. Yeah, that's what I would tell him. Get his own roof. Get a roommate. If there's something going on, right or wrong, if there's something going on and he needs a life vest, I get it because I've been in stuck situations. I get it. But if he's coming in trying to control you, tell him to get the fuck out. That you're not there to fucking change his fucking shitty diaper anymore. That's what I would tell him. Tell him, you stopped breastfeeding probably fucking 20-something years ago, okay? Get off the fucking titty and go get a fucking job and a roommate. Simple. That's what I would tell him. Oh, he doesn't have control of his anger. Yeah, that's a problem. Nope. You can't have an angry fucking young man living like that with his mom. Nope. Nope. Yeah. Big fake apostle dick energy. Yeah. Yep. Sorry, Uncle Jake. I accidentally removed your wrench. I'm sorry. It was an accident when I was trying to remove Kira earlier. But if he doesn't got control of his anger. Hey, what up, Chris P. Bacon? These kids today don't learn they're a loser until they get a job in their 20s and get fired. You're fired. Get the fuck out. You're a loser, Johnny. Hey, good morning, Danielle. So yeah, if he's got anger issues, maybe sit him down and fucking tell him he needs to get counseling to learn how to deal with those anger issues because, no. Yeah, no, Ramon, the hotel in Houston, they're packing up shop, dude. They're going to shake. I don't know when it's going to happen, but no. Did I? Fuck, where did I time you out, Uncle Jake? Hang on. Hang on, Uncle Jake. Let me find out where I timed you out. It was way back here. Give me a second. Let me get you back in the field, Uncle Jake. That's Kira. Why can't I fucking bring you back? God damn it. Yeah, me too. KathrynKrick isn't used to rejection. I think I timed you out. Let me go back and untime you out. Hang on. I put you in the block list. Sorry, Uncle Jake. Let me go back and unblock you. Hang on. There you go. Right, there's Uncle Jake. God, the block list is getting really fucking long because there's so many just fucking scammers that just come in these fucking live streams. Jesus Christ, man. Now I see how Kathryn feels. I bet her block list probably has like 100,000 fucking people blocked. I feel so bad for her. Now that I'm seeing everything, oh my God, I feel bad for her. Hang on. There, I got you, Uncle Jake. There we go. There you go. Okay, Uncle Jake, there you go. I should have you back on your main channel now. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Uncle Jake's used to rejection. I love it. Yeah. Okay, I got it. There you go, Uncle Jake. Sorry about that. Yeah, right the wrong. You know what? Hey, if your son's having anger issues, let's get back to that real quick, and then we'll go back on David. Get him a fucking counselor. Get him a therapist. Because let me tell you something. I have anger issues too. I'm about to go back to therapy because I was standing in the post office about a month ago, and let me tell you something. I don't know why, but I wanted to fucking snap, and that's a problem. Yeah, demons became real popular because of COVID. Hey, don't worry, Chris P. Bacon. We'll do more on Kathryn later. We love doing Kathryn. Oh, she's fucking sociopath 101, dude. She's a fucking psych study. KathrynKrick is a psych study in and of herself. We've got a lot of content on her, man. We've done a lot of content on her, and KathrynKrick deserves the most exposure and hate for her bullshit. I agree. And I didn't watch her sermon the other night, but some people have said they watched it, and basically she's saying that her parents aren't surrendered as her. So basically what that tells me, and I think Jake and some of you guys have watched it, Abe and Sarah watched it, and they basically said her parents aren't as surrendered. So basically her saying her parents aren't like me. Yeah, and when people say, oh, you're a drug addict? Yeah, I am a drug addict. I used to be. I love when people come in here and say, oh, this guy's a fucking drug addict. I did used to be a drug addict. You want to talk about drug addiction? That's fine. We'll put it on the table. But yeah, dude, I go through anger issues, man. So yeah, right the wrong. I would sit down with your son being like, you know what? If you're going to live here, you're going to go to fucking counseling. Those are the stipulations. You're going to go once a week. I'll go with you if you want. Support him, right? Because your son's probably trying to figure out why the fuck he's pissed off all the time. But hey, sometimes you got to sit down and talk that shit out, man. Yeah, you got to talk that shit out. If something happened traumatic in his life, you got to sit down and talk to him about it, okay? Don't let him bottle up anger, because anger is not good in a fucking bottle. It's plutonium. It's plutonium. It's explosive. Nobody wants to fuck with it. Talk to your son. He's only 24. He's young. His mind is still developing. If he's, I hate to say kicked him to the curb, right? He's your son. You're his mother. I would tell him, these are the stipulations if you're going to live here. I will help you, but this is what you're going to do. Yeah, and PTSD comes and goes. It'll bury itself for years, and then it fucking rears its big ugly head. All of a sudden, you're like, what the fuck is this? And that's how mine is. Mine comes and goes. Exactly. Emotional intelligence is something the new generation doesn't have a grasp on. No, because they're all fucking Twitter, TikTok, fucking 10-second fucking thought process, man. 10-second thought process. Exactly. And it is. Emotional intelligence is something that these people need to have a grasp on, because the older generation, my age where I'm at, I was the generation between not having fucking Nintendo and having Nintendo. Okay. We had Nintendo, but my parents said, you ain't sitting here playing that fucking shit all day long. You're going to do fucking chores, or you get the fuck out of here. We're going to put you to work. Like, see, I'm out of here for the day. I don't want to do chores. My parents gave us two options. You sit and play games, you're going to do chores, or you get the fuck out of the house and you go play. Be like, bye. They'd be like, you got till 6 o'clock. That's when we want to see you again. Bye. See ya. Simple as that. Phones, cell phones. I didn't get my first cell phone until I was fucking in the military, till I was like 19 or 20. That is how fucking far, exactly. The emotional intelligence, I didn't have this shit growing up that we have now. Fucking cell phones, wireless networks. No, we rode bikes and went out in the fucking field and desert and played. It was none of this shit sitting on TikTok. Yeah, the biggest punishment for kids nowadays is going outdoors. For us, it was the opposite. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. We're talking about religious cults here today, and we're talking about the crimes that are committed and how the church covers it up. Hit that like and subscribe, Hannah. I appreciate you being here. And we talk about the religious leaders that are doing it and how people are quick to donate their money and not question it when it's brought to their attention. Am I Gen X? I don't know what fucking generation I am. I'll just say I'm 42. I'm 42. So I was born in 82. I don't know, Gen X. I was like Gen X, Gen Z. I don't know. I was like right on that fucking cusp, I think. I really do, because when I was growing up, it was bicycles, being outside, camping, fishing, hiking. It was all of that shit. It's okay. So I don't know. I don't know what generation I am. I feel like I was right on the cusp, man. I really do. Because by the time I was getting into high school and into the military, that's when cell phones started coming out and shit like that. So when I was still growing up, we didn't fucking have cell phones. I think the most updated system we had growing up was Nintendo 64. Xbox didn't come out till I was in the military. And that's when we first had Halo. That's when they started doing fucking what you do, like parties and shit. I didn't have any of that. I had Nintendo, man. See where I lived, Curly, growing up? Exactly. You remember X and Boomer, so it rubbed off on you. Okay, so your dad worked for Macintosh. Yeah, that's exactly. Okay, let's go back to KathrynKrick. KathrynKrick says, my parents aren't as surrendered as I am. Yeah, KathrynKrick is the 5F version of a suppressive person. Catherine's all, what's a suppressive person? And she is. KathrynKrick is a suppressive person. She suppresses everybody's thoughts, emotions, everything there. Oh, yeah. KMC, that's what we did. Ran through neighbors' yards, caused trouble. There were areas we'd run through just because we knew we couldn't run through them, so we'd run through them. Just because we were kids, we were shits. Worried about not being anything more. He's an electrical instructor. After the military, I got out, went to school, and if your brother's an electrical instructor, guess what? He should be a fucking engineer. I don't know. He's got an electrical degree. There's a lot of working for that. And those guys make good money. The church has been so successful at getting people to give 10% of this, so they pay. Yeah, no wonder why preachers have nice homes. Exactly, right? Exactly. No wonder preachers have nice homes, because everybody's giving up their 10%. Yeah, Hannah, that's what I would recommend. I mean, your brother's in the military. As an electrical, shit, man. He's a teacher for electrical. Like, there's all kinds of jobs out there for guys like that want to do work. That companies generally want to hire military. Why? Because we train and we listen and we produce. Your main is timed out? Okay, hang on. Hang on. I put you back in, Uncle Jake. See, for some reason, it's not letting me untime you out for some reason. Hang on. Let me check here. Let's see here, Uncle Jake. Give me a second here. I wonder if I have you in the timed out and the fucking... Let me take a peek here. Nah, let me check here. I only got 350 names I got to go through. Ready frog, hang on. Wow. Holy shit. Damn, I didn't know the fucking block list could get so big. Damn. You guys have been blocking a lot of people. Fuck. Wow. Holy shit. Jesus Christ, man. Okay, hang on. I really want you back. No, I want your main channel back, though. Let me see here. Let me fix that real quick. Oh, that's why. Okay, hang on. Let me do this. It didn't save it. Okay, there we go. Hold on. Okay, now try Uncle Jake. Nope. Not married. Nope. Late 60s, it wasn't good. Our parents were big alcoholics, same as my ex. Yeah, I used to drink a lot too. No more though. That shit fucked me up, man. I drank a lot. I got good at it too. I got good at it and it did a lot of damage. Yeah, that was... Who the fuck was that? I think it was some black preacher. Yeah. He's like, hey, I'm not going to get COVID. Then a couple months later, he dies of COVID. How did I stop drinking? I had to get counseling. I had to go to fucking counseling for it, man. Yeah. I was an alcoholic. Hannah. Let's see here. Okay. I just got something. I'm going to put a goal in here. Just something cool. I never seen this before. Okay. Still timed? Fuck. Okay, you know what, Uncle Jake? Exit out of YouTube and then come back in and try. That might work. Oh, yeah. No, I used to black out. I used to black out. I used to black out. I used to black out drunk. I used to get fucking sloppy drunk, man. Too many lives just destroyed. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I'll drink, but it's very, very... Yeah, it's very limited now. Because I drank, I was good at it. I got good at it. And we talk about addiction here. We also talk about mental health. But yeah, no. Yeah. Yep. Used to hit the bottle. The military teaches you how to drink really well. They really do. You get in with buddies, guess what? You're going to learn how to drink really fucking fast. And I did. I learned how to drink. But, okay. Back to the topic at hand. DavidETaylor. The cult of JMMI, KOGGC, Marvels in America, World Healing. Moving out of Houston, Texas. Again, some of the resources we have around some of these cities. Appreciate you, Hannah. Thank you for being here. Hit that like and subscribe. Appreciate it. And I encourage everybody to engage. But David is moving. He's going to move spots now. Because again, Houston got blown, okay? Houston got blown. He got busted. He didn't think we would show up and put him on the map there. So his whole deal with Houston is fucked. He can't engage in Houston anymore. I think too many people down in Houston know about his bullshit now to allow him to operate anymore. So again, he's going to default back to Taylor, Michigan. KathrynKrick. But again, Kathryn, me and Curly were saying earlier, David's sick, I think. I really do. Being monitored. Yeah. Oh, I'm pretty sure David's being monitored. Yeah, the scam is up for him. Because the thing is, David Ridgway, that's what we've done the last 5 years here. is put together all the pieces of the puzzle. Eventually the survivors came out and filled in all the blank spots. And it worked brilliantly. The survivors, let me tell you something. Cliff and Valerie and these other survivors that have come out, you guys know who you are. You guys did all the you guys did it all. We just tuned in. We put some of the pieces together. They filled in the rest. And that, I'll never forget the day Cliff called and told me and texted me. He's like, I'm Cliff Ware. I was like, dude, we know who you are, Cliff. Where you been? It was DavidETaylor. It was DavidETaylor, Chris P. Bacon. It was DavidETaylor. I saw everybody asking the same question. Why hasn't this guy been put in jail yet? I'm like, okay, well, he takes money from the government. He has tax exemptions. We know his name. We know where he's at. Hey, Aaron, how you doing, brother? We know where he's at, and we know what he does. So let's start digging into the finances. Well, by the time we'd already dug into DavidETaylor, the IRS had already revoked one of his exemptions, taken the money. And that's what we always say here. Hey, these people are using the government to run their scams. Hey, why not take their exemptions away when they run scams? And that's what it looks like the IRS is actually starting to do, is take the exemptions and starting to prosecute and hold these people accountable, which, yeah, that huge comfy couch might be on soon. But hey, Justice, I think David's sick, bro. I really do. I think David is very sick again. Because remember when he went into shutaway during COVID? Dude, that fucking walrus came out looking like he just got off the fucking gurney, man. It looks like they just pulled a breathing tube out of him and they sat him down in that fucking chair. He looked like absolute dog shit. Yeah, I can see your comment. Devil in disguise, what's up? Don't start trolling my chat, dude. Don't do nothing fucking dumb here, bro. Okay? I don't like to block people. Just don't be fucking dumb here. Don't bring politics into the chat, and don't bring fucking the conspiracy theories, okay? But yes, I can see your comment. And based off this channel, it's very brand new. What do you want? Well, see, and when you look at DavidETaylor, Ridgeway, when you look at DavidETaylor, dude, it's like he's just sitting in that fucking chair like Jabba the Gut, dude. He's a disgusting slob, man. He's a slob. When you look at him and he's just like in the chair, he just kind of like spreads out. He does. He leans back and his body just kind of falls backwards. Bye, devil in disguise, fucking troll fuck. You're stupid, dude. Stupid fuck. Told you, don't be dumb. Yeah, and Kevin P. Bacon, that's ultimately why I started this. Hey, I saw everybody asking the same question. Why hasn't this guy been arrested? And let's open up the dialogue. Let's look at the tax exemptions. Why has he gotten away with it? Oh, well, it's because government oversight, because the IRS isn't doing their fucking job. That's the problem. Yeah, Gucci the gut. So the stream that I did from Harris County from the hotel a few days ago, I actually sent that over to, let me double check here. Yeah, I sent it to Brenda B. Lim at hcad.org, which is Harris County Appraisal District. I sent him that video of the fucking hotel, of everything I've done, and of me calling him out, be like, hey, Harris County, what the fuck are you guys doing about this? How's a revoked exemption up on this sign, but yet they're operating under a different name, but they got JMMI in the building? Like, what the fuck? Yeah. And that's, you know, we might not parallel views, and I tell people that, hey, you know what? We might not parallel views, but it doesn't mean we can't get along. No, DavidETaylor's a cult leader. He's a cult leader, but he's been doing a lot of shady shit, moving around a lot of money for a lot of years through multiple tax exemptions, and we found out, and we've been reporting him to the government, to the IRS, to basically every anybody we can report him to, we do. Because that's what people haven't done. And people have said, oh, well, there's nothing you can do about DavidETaylor. Oh, well, yeah, there is. Do you pay your taxes? Well, yeah. Okay, there's something you can do about it then. There absolutely is something you can do about it. You can call your local official. You can tell them that there's a sex cult operating in your area. You can call the mayor's office. I personally have called the HOAs. I've called local, state, federal officials. I've called news outlets. I've left emails, everything. Everything. But for some reason, people just won't touch it. People don't want to touch religion because it's too, oh, we don't want to touch religion. Oh, they're just so godly in the voice of God. No. Religion, in my opinion, they're the first ones that need to be fucking checked because they're the ones that have gone unchecked the longest. And that's why, I mean, if nobody's asking the question where the money's going with these big churches, I don't know. You should probably be scammed then. I don't want you to be scammed. But if you're giving up money, huge amounts of money, and you're not asking about it, and then when you see people like Joni Lamb covering up fucking pedophilia, and you're gonna still give money to them, well, guess what? You're complicit. You're complicit in the abuse because you're giving them the means to cover up the acts of debauchery. So Joni Lamb, step down. Let's talk about Joni Lamb. Let's talk about fucking blowjob Joni. Yep. Talk about blowjob Joni and her sex therapist of a husband, Doug Weiss, that she was probably fucking pounding before Marcus even died. Oh yeah, and Kira, if you're here, hi. Yeah, DavidETaylor's a pastor, prophet, apostle, evangelist, and he's also Moses of this generation, and he's even called himself God. So he's quite a few things, Aaron. He's quite a few things. How the fuck do I have you timed out, though? Hang on, I just got a fucking comment from one of our sources. Hang on. Oh yeah. So one of our sources is tuning in right now, and I got a text message from him. I'm not going to read the first part because I need to keep that part confidential. David wears maxi pads because he's too fat to reach his ass, and it has probably never heard about using a bidet. But the thing is, David never used to be that big. He never used to be that big. Okay, let me see if I can. God damn it. Why can't. That's weird. I see you as a moderator, though. I see you as a community moderator. Yeah, there you are. Save. Yeah, I kicked Kara Clark out, but there's Uncle Jake. Yeah, he's right here. I got him. He's right here. I got here's the mods. 54, Michael Parisi, big shout out, Cat Mom. There's Uncle Jake's other channel. Valerie Evans, Your Point, Donna B, Abe and Sarah Javi, Michael Perry, LMS, Aaron Olson, Chris, Matt, Thice, Kevin, Chuck, Peter Bad Bitch, Anthony Lowe, big shout out, Kid Frost, Uncle Bruce, LP, Real Ken, and Uncle Jake Productions. See, for some reason though, it's I have you all the way back in. Let's see here. For some reason, I can't bring you back in right here on the chat, and it's kind of frustrating. Okay. Man, it should be. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, bad idea. You're fucking gay. Get the fuck off my channel. Fucking weirdo. Show us your hairy dong. Fucking perv, dude. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Go show your mom your fucking dong, you sick fuck. Better yet, yeah, go show your fucking mom. Yeah, Bitter Bad's doing her thing. She's a busy woman, man. She's good people though. I don't know. I don't know if Jay-Z was found not guilty. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Close YouTube all the way out. Close it out all the way. I don't want you to bless my supporters with a $25 cash app for the holidays. Sounds like a fucking scam to me. Tank. You know what that sounds like? A fucking scam, bro. That sounds like a fucking scam. I could bless 30 supporters with the $25 cash app. Yeah, fucking right. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I only show my ass for the apostles, okay? I don't show any dick around here. No, and you're right. You're right, David. You know they're skimming with $100,000 wedding. Exactly. Hey, with Daystar, nobody there works a regular job, so who else is gonna fucking pay for it? Daystar, the donations from Daystar. Exactly. Yeah, I only show my ass for the apostles, and even then, they don't fucking. I'll take cash or money order. Yeah, same here. I'll take cash or money order. Anybody? Fuck the cash app. Give me cash or money order. Give me a money order. Hey, you just want to meet somewhere and give me $25? I'll take the tank of gas. Right, Aaron? See how scammy it shit? Oh yeah, Crispy. A few of these guys have seen my ass. Mostly KathrynKrick. It's mostly KathrynKrick that's seeing my ass the most. DavidETaylor's had a lot of dick on his screen. That's for sure. Yeah, this is good ground. Like Colonelson, this is good ground. Shit. It's fucking funny, right? Ass Frontal Investigation showed up. Oh yeah. No, KathrynKrick has seen my ass a couple times. Yeah, KathrynKrick has seen my ass a couple times, and she's got called out by me a couple times. There is some content on my channel about how much she charges for her trips. T-Man Taos. Dude, this trip, you could probably buy it online for like $12, man. You can probably get it for like 10, $15, dude. Yeah, they're not too expensive, man. My ass disappeared years ago. Uncle Jake suffers from Nassitol syndrome. No ass at all. But yeah, Catherine, she's got a few fucking BAs, that's for sure. That's for sure. And the one that was the best, she actually brought it up on her screen so everybody had to see it. That was the best. The one, nobody else saw it. It was just her. But the one day she did bring my ass up on the screen in front of all her fucking followers. And it was her after appearance that made it really funny, because after she did it, after she took my ass off her screen, she was like, she had this little grin on her face like she wanted to laugh, but she never did. But yeah, Catherine, she's seen my ass a few times. Yeah, then she drank water to keep from laughing. She's like, yeah, exactly. Chris P, that's what her new campaign is about, is that she's holier than thou, like she's better than everybody else, right? She's KathrynKrick. She's the most anointed out of all her fucking followers. Nobody else is more anointed than Catherine. And not even her parents can change her mind about that. And with KathrynKrick, right? Catherine, that's what her problem is she actually thinks that she's anointed. And she's not. Catherine's not anointed. Who'd she get anointed by? George Davy? I like how that dude called the messed up church understands that it is wrong theology that enables Daystar. Also is not soft on Jonathan and Susie. I'm not soft on Jonathan and Susie either. Fuck that. Fuck those two. Fuck them both. No, fuck them both. Fuck them all. They all did it. They all covered it up, dude. That's how I see it. They covered it up from the fucking parents went to Joni. It all got covered. It all got covered, man. And it's all because they were protecting the C note, man. The $100 bill, Uncle Benjamin, the fucking posh lifestyle. Sucks, dude. It sucks. I honestly, as Christians, the Christians should be people that are being some of the hardest. Because where's the standards in this? When a Christian does this, it's all good. They're like, oh, it's just persecution. Oh, he just had a moral failure. Oh, so fucking around with little kids is a moral failure? Make that make sense to me. How is that? How is fucking around and abusing children in the name of God a moral fucking failure? Like fucking Robert Morris. Oh, he just had a moral failure. You know what? He's just going to step down for a couple years and we're going to have a couple other apostles counsel him. And you know what? We're going to go ahead and put him right back into business as usual. Okay? He won't do it again. He's a really nice guy. Yeah, right. Fucking Robert Morris. Okay, Uncle Jake, I put you back in as a mod, man. Shows you there. That's what I was thinking. I figured Jesus was tough on people like that, especially people of the cloth. Like if you're going to wear the cloth, you better be right. That's how I see it. If you're going to be a man of faith and you're going to preach the word of God to people, you better be fucking right about it. Yeah, like exit all the way out of the video, shut down, like shut it, like exit out of YouTube, close it, everything, and then see if you can come back in, because I do show you as in there. Transfer the priest to a different church where they have less attractive children. No, it's... Yeah, and David Ridgway, when you look at some of these guys, they're like Mr. Perfect, right? Robert Morris, Mr. fucking Perfect. His hair was all done right. Fucking everything was perfect about him. He's the Mr. fucking rich, you know. I'm Mr. Perfect. I can do no wrong. I'm the apostle. Fuck Robert Morris. Why is he not in prison either? Yeah, what is impersonating a religious leader a felony? Can we start doing that? Like impersonating Benny Hinn? I'm going to start impersonating Benny Hinn. Hey, Kiera Clark, I'm glad to see that your video got 1 view 40 minutes ago. And 2 likes. Oh, man. Hey, Kiera, you know what you do? You know what you do when you tag me? Look, you bring me right to my channel. Look, you see what happens when you tag me? All you do, Kiera, check this out, Watch. Watch. When you tag me, so your subscribers are going to see my tag and they're going to click my channel. And then they're going to be like, oh, this guy's got content right now? Oh, look. Oh, full frontal exposure. Who's this guy? Oh, look, he's doing a live right now. Let's go watch him. Oh, no. Yeah, they traumatize a lot of people. Yeah. No, it's Kiera Clark is Greg Locke's stepdaughter. And she's been trying to tag. She was in the chat earlier. And I called her out for fucking her dad being a con artist piece of shit, because he is. Just like the rest of the Demon Slayers. Because Kiera at one time wanted to come on and do an interview. I was like, okay, cool. I'll be totally cordial with you. But I was like, I'm not going to sit here and let you feed a bunch of bullshit to the community, to the followers, and to other people. No. I'm going to fucking, we're going to talk about this. I have questions about your dad. And I have questions about the Demon Slayers. And I called her out. Hey, Kiera Clark, why is Vlad Sofchuk buying all the subscribers? Answer me that, Kiera Clark. She says these people are good people? What the fuck, man? Still timed out. God damn it. Fuck, Jake. I'll have to figure this out. I don't know what the fuck it is. That's crazy, though. Managing moderators. Yeah, and I don't like con artists, man. I can't stand fucking scammers. You're timed out. How come I can't untime you out, though? That's what I don't understand. How the fuck do I untime out a mod? Yeah, for some reason I can't get to all the fucking chats here. Give me a second here. Top messages. For some reason, when I'm on the live here, let's see here. Chat publicly. Yeah, fuck, man. Timed out, Uncle Jake. No, I don't even want to say that. Let's not talk about those type of things here, Raymond, because that type of shit will get censored on the channel and modded. But I get you. I get you. I feel you, bro. I feel you. But now let's kind of keep that let's keep that careful about those types of things, okay? And it's not just those types of schools, man. It's all schools. It's all schools, dude. It's not just schools. It's schools in general. I don't want to say it's scammers it's causing it, but and why the fuck can't? Hang on, Uncle Jake. Let me try something here. Let me try from here. Give me a second. Let me finish this. Let me figure this shit out. God damn it. Because Uncle Jake's my main mod. Let's see here. Live chat. Okay, here we go. All right, let me see if I can get all the way up, Uncle Jake. Oh, there we go. All messages. Hang on. Let me get to all messages, Uncle Jake. Give me a second here. I'll figure this out. Live chat. There we go. All messages. Fuck, I can't even get back to the top where it was at, Uncle Jake. For some reason. Yeah, I'll have to figure it out later. What up, Films 24? Talking religious cults, DavidETaylor packing up shop out of Houston and moving back to Taylor, Michigan. So, dude's dipping out. I have no clue how old you are, but yeah. Happened when the word fuck was being discussed. I know, but that's the thing. Like, for some reason, I can't get all the way back up to where I blocked you out at. It's just not letting me. It's only going to a certain spot. Yeah, it's only going to a certain spot. Yeah, I'm in Texas. Sounds good. Yep, I'm in Texas. That's where I live. Yep. The word was fuck. Is we're talking about wheat. Okay. Oh, he has to leave Houston. I think because Houston got blown by us. The dumbest thing for David to do was to come to Houston and think he was going to get away with it. Oh, yeah. Houston's cover's been blown. Again, we talk about that when Mahesh Express showed up. And remember, we're all trying to figure out where David was getting money from. And Mahesh shows up. We're like, okay, well, who's this dipshit? And sure enough, we did our digging. And yeah, that was, that's how we found out. Mahesh's dumbass showed up. I still don't get why he would have showed up like that. I really don't. Oh, you know how I think I can do this, Uncle Jake? Give me a second. Look at Uncle Jake's. Look at his thumbnail for Catherine. That's Uncle Jake's. Look at it. Look at that shit. I love it, Uncle Jake. I fucking love it. Let me see here. For some reason, it's not letting me. It's not letting me add. Even I'm trying to fucking add you as a moderator, and I can't. Even though it says you're added as a moderator. Is David friends? Bill Johnson. But the thing is none of those people want anything to do with David. None of those people want anything to do with David anymore. Yeah. No, I don't think they're going to be doing Scampus sermons anymore. Yeah, you guys do. Hey, subscribe to Uncle Jake's channel, please. So you can't even put a comment in, Uncle Jake? Try dropping in a comment. And I'm just wondering why I can't see the fucking live chat on this one right here. It's fucking dumb. Like something... I don't know if it's because it's the type of live stream that I'm doing that it's not letting me fucking... Because I can't even see the live chat. It sucks. Chat. Don't know. Let's see, maybe it's up here. Nope, not that. I don't even know how to fucking get to live messages. It's fucking lame, man. Oh. I'll sub if I knew. Yeah, there's a subscribe button. That's the thing. Like, I can't even see a subscribe button right here from my iPad. I think David hasn't been audited yet. No. For whatever reason, I don't know. But I think he's lost an exemption. He's lost an exemption. So I'm hoping eventually the IRS looks into it and says, okay, well, now that we've taken your exemption, Mr. Taylor, where's all this money? Where's all the money at? You've lost JMMI. Where'd the money go? And that's kind of what I'm curious about, is where did the money go with David? Because go to all filters, all messages. Yeah, losing an exemption is huge. It is, Chris. That's what I say. Losing an exemption is huge. They don't just take your exemption. That's what I try to tell tell people. Uncle Jake's page is, I just put a link in the channel. It's up a little bit. And let me see here. Aaron Olson, will you drop Uncle Jake's channel link in my channel so I can make him a mod, so I can untime him out? Will you do that, bro? There should be a link, man. There's a link right there. I don't know why it didn't work. Well, and Uncle Jake, he likes subs, okay? Just make sure you get everything on it, okay? Yeah, because I'm trying to untime him out, and I can't do it for some odd reason. Will you post his channel link in here, bro? Yeah, Uncle Jake does funny content, man. He does like South Park shit, and just he does funny stuff, man. See, damn it. The fuck? Look what happens when you scroll up. I got some chick doing tarot cards now. Shaqueen's Tarot. The fuck? It's called Shaqueen's Tarot. Yeah, that's crazy, Uncle Jake. Yeah, I see it. I see it. Okay, there it is. Okay, yeah, it worked for me. It worked for me. But for some reason, I can't get the fucking live messages. Fucking Kira Clark, it's all your fault. It's your fault that I timed out Uncle Jake. I'm blaming it on you, Kira. Free Uncle Jake. Uncle Jake was framed. Hashtag Robert Teist. Yeah, see, I know, and I don't know why it's not working for me, man. Because I see in YouTube Studio that you are a managing mod. Yeah, I do see it. It shows me right here that you're saved. It shows Max's photo and everything. Yeah, so no, you're there. I just don't know why it's not allowing you. Seeing what's funny is I don't. Okay, there's Uncle Jake, and I see Uncle Jake Productions. Yeah. Hey, Knockout, how you doing, man? Hey, Colt guy, how are you doing? I'm doing good, bro. How you doing, man? Yeah, but there's also a channel called Uncle Jake Productions that when Kira Clark was in here earlier, I tried blocking her, but instead I fucking timed Uncle Jake out. Yeah, it's his alternate channel, but for some reason I can't get him back on as a managing mod. I'll probably have to wait till the live's over and go all the way back up and start over. That's where he tests his videos to make sure he doesn't get them copyrighted. Yeah, see, it worked for me. It went right to his main channel. It went right to his main channel.
The stars in the sky look down where I lay. Little 8-pound me asleep in the hay.
Yeah, KathrynKrick. Most successful? Daystar? Daystar? Daystar's a cult. You cover up abuse? Fuck that. That's a cult. That's a cult mentality. That's a groupthink mentality. Daystar. Daystar. Yeah, Ken Copeland, Daystar. I would say the prosperity ministers of the 80s and the 90s, they took it all. They took it all. Now, what these new age dipshits want to be, those guys. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'd say the Mormons, part 3 of the Bible, Jehovah's Witnesses. I mean, the Mormon church is apparently $1 billion industry, so they're pretty successful. The Mormon church. Yeah, that was a good one, right, David? I go back and listen to that sometimes and I laugh myself. There's so many. I mean, Knockout, when you look at the certain fucking criteria and dynamics of these cults, like how do you sort out which has been most successful? Most successful in fucking up people's lives, most success financially, most success in fucking over the most amount of children they can, most private jets, biggest trips. Take your pick. How do you really gauge the success of a cult? Look at Keith Rainier. Look what he did. He was branding people. Yeah, the JWs are fucked, okay? There's too many Jehovah's Witnesses and only 144,000 of them get to go, so the rest of the JWs are fucked, okay? Because there's 145,000 JWs. Oh, yeah. There's a deal in Texas right now where I think it was Mormon Church. We're trying to put up a big ass fucking church steeple, and there are certain regulations on how high it could be, and they're actually taking it to the town mayor. They're like, no, can't do it. Nope. You're not going to come in here with your fucking Mormon bullshit and do it. No, you can be like everybody else. Be good, Aaron Olson. Have a good day, brother. Drive safe too, Aaron. Be safe, brother. Be safe out there on the road, bud. Be safe out there, man. Yeah, exactly. The Mormons, yeah, they're building up their reputation. I mean, there's a story on YouTube right now. Let me see if I can find it. I'll get the link in the chat here. It's a really good fucking interview. Oh, it's a fucking bombshell interview, man. It's a Mormon whistleblower, okay? Mormon whistleblower. This was put up over a year ago. And it was a Mormon whistleblower who came forward and basically said everything.
Last chance for more.
But what one part stuck out to me is the reason that these things don't ever get prosecuted, right? And this guy hit it fucking spot on. The reason these organizations never get brought up, this dude hit it right on the spot, because there's very severe political repercussions.
The story will continue in a moment.
I thought I was going to work for a charity. I thought that's what my skills were going to do, was help build.
Now, that's a common theme in this. People go to these organizations thinking they're going to help build something, and they get fucking scammed.
Charity and do good with things. And the funds were never used for that. It was really a clandestine hedge.
Hey, we'll have to start worrying the day they start bringing pies to Uncle Jake's house, okay? If they start bringing pies to Uncle Jake's house, that's a problem, okay? Because we know what Uncle Jake likes pie. But Uncle Jake likes when they bring him cookies. He likes when they bring him cookies.
I think is really going to build the kingdom. That's really going to make a difference.
But Nielsen's.
Now I always ask here, what does God need $100 billion for if he's already walking on streets paved with gold? Apparently God needs $100 billion more, because now he needs a gold throne room too, okay? Because the golden streets weren't enough. The Mormon church needs to bring in $100 billion. Talked earlier on another stream that the church leaders are estimated to embezzle $86 billion.
With 17 million members. The church expects members to contribute about 10% of their income.
They expect you.
Known as tithing.
They expect you to commit 10% of your fucking income. They expect it. Now let's be clear about tithing. It's not mandatory, everybody. It's discretionary. Deep on the fucking Mormon church. You want to crack that fucking egg? I'm down. I'm fucking down. My holy grail was always Kenneth Copeland. But I actually did a reaction to this video on my channel, and I got a copyright hit on it, and it was from NBC or ABC, and I won. I won the fucking copyright against that video. They tried to shut it down at one point, and I fucking won. I told them, I was all, fuck that. It's on YouTube. I did a reaction to it. It's public content. It's on the public domain. You guys can't hit me with the fair use violation, especially when I was doing a reaction to it and discussing the topic. I won that fucking copyright. I don't think I got the video monetized, but I was able to keep the content up.
I knew in that moment.
And it's all because of these guys right here.
Place.
He resigned in 2019 and filed a
details, right? Now here these guys are churches, right? You'd think these people would have the most accountability, be like, hey, you know what? Exactly, all old fucking creepy pedophile white fucks, right? Exactly. That is something I always pull to, man. These guys are all creepy old white fucks, man. And I'm white. I'll fucking dog on my race. I don't give a shit. All right? These guys are creepy old white fucks. Watch the fuck out. These are the guys you got to watch for, okay? And again, if the church is the church, why all the fucking secrecy about the money? It's a lot of money for one church. $100 billion fucking dollars? What the fuck are they doing with all that goddamn money? Jesus, will you please tell me what all these people are doing with all the money? He didn't answer me. Maybe he'll bring the answer to me. What it tells me, it is. It's like a fraternity at that top level. It is. All the fucking top level members get to play in all the money. Everybody else down below, hey, give us the fucking money. Look at how this creepy fuck smiles too. Yeah, that's an estimate some have made, but it's actually more like 300 million. You guys are about fucking 2 ticks off. Fucking creepy fucks. When somebody smiles like that when they're talking about money, I'm like, yo, fuck that guy. Oh, I've prank called Scientology. I love prank calling Scientology. When I get back in the studio, we'll do some prank calls. But yeah, check out my Scientology prank calls.
Are we in the ballpark or no?
We have significant resources.
Give us a
Again, look at this. Look at this greedy fuck. We have significant resources. Fucking creepy fucking bastard, man. We're so good at what we do. No, the SEC, Securities Exchange Commissions, not the SEC. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. You see the problem here? We're talking not in hundreds of thousands of dollars, guys, with these big churches. The Mormon church, $100 billion, and they're covering up $32 billion. Dollars is all they got fined. They got fined $5 million. Like, hey, we'll give you cash for that. Hey, go get $5 million cash. We got that. We got that sitting right here in our safe.
What about, the idea that secrecy builds mistrust?
Mm-hmm. Well, we don't feel it's being secret. We feel it's being confidential.
It's not secret. It's confidential. What's so confidential about being open to the public about how much fucking money you guys have and where it's going? I think that's too much to ask. As a taxpayer, I would like to know, honestly, where the fuck is the Mormon church putting all the goddamn money? They're like, hey, you know what? Jesus needs a new Benz. They're like, Jesus needs a new Benz, everybody, okay? And you know what? That street of gold up there, it needs repaved, okay? So we're going to send the money directly to the man. That's the best part. We have to rely on them. Well, from my point of view, it's fucking failed time and 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 fuck again. Okay? This part has fucking failed. Oh, let's just go ahead and rely on the church because you know what? They're just doing a good job, everybody. Why don't they build housing instead of fucking temples? Exactly. Dro, Brizo, motherfucking easy. We're on the Mormon church right now, and this guy just brought up a point. We have to rely on the church to be honest with the money. And it's regarding the Mormon church. And Anani just brought up a good point. Why doesn't the Mormon church build homes instead of fucking temples for the homeless? $100 billion industry, but hey, no, some of the community members have just brought up a good point. We should work on the fucking Mormon church. Apparently not. Apparently, honesty isn't a fucking cornerstone of any of these fucking churches because they're covering up fucking hiding money. So we started with David Tate. I'm going to wrap it up. We are going on a couple hours here, which is cool. I don't mind. Good to have some new subscribers in here today. I thank everybody for being here. Marley does too. He's back here taking a nap though. He doesn't really give a shit what we're doing. But based off what I'm hearing, we'll look on the Mormon church, man. We'll work on the Mormon church. I don't care. Mormon church is a fucking cult, man. When you're moving that kind of money and you're stockpiling that kind of money, we know there's sexual abuse going on in the Mormon church. We know there's human traffic going on in the Mormon church. I'm not fucking dumb. It's a very small percentage, but just because we don't hear about it doesn't mean it doesn't happen. FLDS, money. It's all about money with these churches. Again, it's a fucking sex cult. Mormonism, exactly. And again, fucking, what is Joseph Smith finds golden tablets in the desert that only he can read with a pair of glasses or some bullshit? Get the fuck out of here, man. Come on. Come on, dude. This is just ridiculous. Money and women. And it is. You look at all these people and the Mormon church is fucking predominantly white. It is. It's old fucking white, crusty, perverted fucks, man. All in there, buying women, selling women off, passing their women around, underage girls. Exactly. It's happening. Just because we don't hear about it doesn't mean it isn't. Let me tell you something. The Mormon church is just as fucking guilty as any of these other fucks out here doing it. Catholic, fucking Jews, Muslims, Christians, whatever. They're all doing it. They're all doing it. Just because we don't hear about it doesn't mean they're not doing it. But in closing with all of this, Whenever have we heard countries being invaded in the name of Satan? Children being fucking sexually abused in the name of Satan? Money being laundered in the name of Satan? I'm just here, bear with me here. Bear with me. You know, I've never heard anything like that. It's always in the name of God. Does anybody ever catch on to this? All this stuff is always in the name of God. It's never in the name of fucking Satan, right? Oh, you know, it's a moral failure because you know what? Oh, just God, but no, fuck that. This is fucking human. This is human. This is inaction of our government. Failure for the government to get involved when the crimes are committed. Oh, were they? They were discovered in upstate New York. I thought they were found in a desert or some shit. Okay, so they're found in upstate New York. Cool. Right on. But again, catch what we're saying here. None of this shit is ever done in the name of fucking the devil or Satan. It's always done in the name of God. I saw a meme said you never heard one country invading another country in the name of Satan, have you? No, it's always in the name of God. Right? The Crusades, God wills it. Fucking, hey, let's go massacre all these people because God wills it. Deus vult. Let's go kill all these people. Because, hey, our Pope said we're supposed to go kill all these people because he's tied to God, and God told the Pope to tell us to go kill all these people, non-believers. God told us to do it. No, time for that shit is over. No, this is 2025 almost. We're going into 2025 in a couple weeks. Right? And close it up here for real. 2024, there was a lot of these fucks that got exposed, man. All right? Now, people sit back and say there's nothing we can do about this. People always say there's nothing we can do about it. My voice isn't big enough. Bullshit. You have elected officials, you know what you do? You start calling them. You start leaving fucking messages. Tell them, hey, why are my churches being brought up in the news for acts of pedophilia? Why am I hearing this about this church? Why am I hearing this about this? Why isn't this being done? Guess what? We the people, you guys, it says we the people. We are the people. The politicians, the senators, guess what? They don't exist without us. I don't vote because you know what? I haven't seen a fucking politician or a senator that I like that aligns with some of my views. Not even some of my views have aligned with any of these fucks, man. They're all fucking corrupt. So, these religious organizations, guess what? We do have a voice in it, man. We do have a voice. If you go to church, guess what? You should be telling your pastors, hey, why aren't you speaking up about some of these other Christian pastors that are being caught up with these child crimes? Especially the women, right? There should be groups about this within churches saying, hey, you know, this is happening in the church and this is what you ladies should be looking out for, right? If your pastor's coming to you like this or these kind of behaviors are starting to be exhibited from your church leaders, it's a red flag. And maybe you should start having some counseling with somebody else and bringing it to the attention of some of the other church leaders. So with that being said, man, everybody have a good day. Catch everybody on the next live. I appreciate people being here and engaging the chat. Welcome new subscribers. My name is Rich Holmes. This is our community, and we are a channel about religious cults and the crimes committed within. There is true crime communities, but nobody ever really talks about religious crimes. And there are such things as religious crimes, man. They're fucking dirty. The people that commit them are even fucking nastier, like blowjob Joni Lamb. And we'll continue on with some of these guys, man, because these guys are out of fucking control. Governments just sit back, oh, we don't know what to do about it. Hey, how about you start taking their fucking tax exemptions away and start taking money from them? Oh, wait, then the fucking political system will collapse because the government's fucking dirty. Like old boy just said, hey, there's a danger behind this if we were to do this. So I appreciate everybody being here, man. I really do. Thank you for engaging. It's been a great chat today, man. Great chat today. I really thank everybody. Uncle Jake, I'll get the mod thing figured out here in a little while, man. But y'all have a good day. And again, catch you on the next live. Y'all have a good one.